Okay, before we start our lesson, please be quiet and sit properly. Understand? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, student. Good afternoon, student. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. Okay, thank you. Today, this afternoon, we are going to learn about English. What are we going to learn today? We are going to learn about English. Okay, thank you very much. English. Yes. Before we start our lesson, let us all say Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before we start our lesson, I want to declare something first. Okay, right now, currently, if we look at the calendar, we are currently at 8th of January 2023. What date we are currently at right now? 8th of January 2023. What date we are currently at right now? Thank you very much. 8th of January 2023. And also, if you look at the Hijriyah calendar, right now we are currently at 15th of Jumada Tsani 1444 based on the Hijriyah calendar. What date are we currently at right now? 15 Jumada Tsani 1444 Hijriyah. What date we are currently at right now? Okay, thank you. 15 Jumada Tsani 1444. Okay. Before we begin our lesson, I want to ask you guys some couple of questions. Okay, so hear me out. Who is the real teacher on this particular subject? Yes, thank you very much. It is going to be Mr. Echo. And right now, today, on this afternoon, let me substitute him on this special occasion. Okay, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Najuddin Kusuma. You can call me Mr. Adin. Okay? And before we begin, before we start our lesson, I'm going to give you guys some couple of vocabularies that are going to be related to what we are going to learn on today's afternoon. Understand? Louder, please. Understand? Okay. Let's continue to word number 1. Okay? Vocabularies. Number 1. It is going to be the word mix. Everybody please repeat after me. Mix. 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 Okay. Any of you guys know what is the closest meaning? What is the synonym of the word mix? Please raise your hand. Thank you very much. Yes, everybody please give applause to him. Okay, as for the word mix, it has the synonym of the word steer. Okay? And then, as for the second vocab, it is going to be douse. Again, everybody please repeat after me. Douse. 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 Any of you guys know what is the closest meaning of the word douse? Thank you. What is it, mister? Thank you very much. Everybody please give applause to him. So as for the word douse, it has the synonym of the word dip. Okay? Let's continue to vocab number 3, which is going to be pedal. Again, everybody please repeat after me. Pedal. 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 this word, I'm going to explain it to you guys. Okay? So please listen closely to what I say. So as for this word, as for the word kettle, yes, basically it is a kitchen utensils. Okay, you use this item to boil water. Okay, for example, if you want to make a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, then you need this item to boil your water. Understand? Yes. Okay, so if we simplify this into words, it will be kitchen utensils. Kitchen utensils. And as for the last vocab, it is going to be teaspoon. Again, everybody please repeat after me. Teaspoon.
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 Louder. Teaspoon.
Teaspoon.
Okay, again. I'm going to explain this for you guys, okay? So, as for the word teaspoon, it is actually a measurement to add some ingredient inside of the liquid substances, okay? So, for instance, again, if you want to make a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, you add sugar, and then you would say, I add 3 sugar of teaspoon inside my tea. Understand? Okay, and then if you simplify this into word, it is going to be a measurement to add ingredients. Okay, any questions so far? No? Do you guys understand? Yes. Okay. Before we discuss about the material that we are going to learn today, let us all make an example, each one by one, based on these vocabularies. Okay? And you guys want to be the volunteer to help me to make an example of the word mix. Please raise your hand. Thank you, mister. I mix them together. Everybody, please applause to him. So as we stated earlier, as for the word mix, if we put it into sentence, it will be I mix them together. Yes? And then as for the word number 2, who will be the next volunteer? Thank you, mister. I douse the tea bag. Everybody please, again, give applause to him. I douse the tea bag. And as for these vocabularies, yes, as for kettle and teaspoon, I'm going to give you guys some example of it. Okay? So hear me out. So as for the word kettle, yes, if we put it into word, it will be I put the kettle inside my cupboard. Okay. And then as for the last vocabularies, which is teaspoon, again, I'm going to give you guys the example of it. Okay? And as for the last vocab, which is teaspoon, if we put it into word, it will be I add 3 teaspoons of sugar inside my tea. Okay, before we continue, let us all review this word together. Everybody, please repeat after me again. Mix.
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 Stir.
Stir.
Douse.
Douse.
Dip.
Dip.
Kettle.
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 Kitchen utensils.
Kitchen utensils.
Kitchen utensils.
Kitchen utensils.
Teaspoon.
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 Okay, let's continue. Okay, on today's afternoon, we are going to learn about some material. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a short, brief information about the material that we are going to learn on today's afternoon. Okay? So basically, today we are going to learn about a piece of text that tells the reader, that guides the reader to do something from nothing into something. Okay? So based on this description, what is the suitable material that we are going to learn on today's afternoon? Yes, friend, thank you very much. Everybody, please give applause to him again. We are going to learn about procedure text. What is it again? Procedure text. Thank you. Procedure text. Nice. Okay. On this section, we are going to be discussing three things. What are they? First thing first, it is going to be the definition. And the second thing, we are going to learn about the purpose of the procedure text. And last, we are going to learn about the structure of procedure text. Okay? Okay, starting for number one, we are going to learn about the definition itself. Yes? Definition. So, before we continue, any of you guys know what is the definition of procedure text? No, no one. Okay, that's totally fine. I'm going to answer it for you guys. So basically, the definition of procedure text is actually a piece of text. A piece of text that gives us instruction for doing something. For doing something. Everybody, please repeat after me. Definition.
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 A piece of text that gives us instruction for doing something. Okay, moving on, we are going to be discussing about the purpose itself. Okay. So as for the purpose of procedure text, it is actually quite simple. Yes, it is basically to explain how something can be done. Okay, so wait, before we continue our lesson, I see some mysterious movement. Okay, did I tell you to write the writing on the whiteboard? No. Okay, so I want you guys to put your textbook, put your notebook inside your desk right now. Okay, no one writing while I'm teaching. Yes, understand? Okay, please put your notebook inside your desk below. Okay, yes, let's continue. Now let's repeat after me again. Purpose.
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 Please louder. Purpose.
Purpose.
To explain how something can be done.
Something can be done.
Okay, and last, we are going to learn about the structure from procedure text. Okay? So as for the structure itself, it is divided into three separated parts. Okay? What are they? The first one is going to be aim. Yes, very good. Aim or goal. The second thing should be material. Okay? And plus, it is going to be methods. Okay? So as for the first structure, it is going to be aim or goal. Aim or goal. And the second structure is going to be material. Yes? And then the last structure is going to be methods. Nice. Okay, if I'm gonna explain to you guys one by one of this each structure. Okay? So basically, the structure of aim or goal basically it tells us about the title. Okay? It has a position at the beginning of the text, at the top of the text. For example, again, if you want to make a cup of tea, if you want to make a cup of coffee, then of course, the title, the aim of the positive text should be at the top of it. Do you understand? Okay. So if we simplify this into word, it will be, it tells us about the text. Okay, and as for the structure of material, basically this structure tells us about the ingredient. Okay, for example, again, if you want to make a cup of coffee, how to make a cup of tea, then the ingredient, the material that are needed to make those tea, those coffee should be, for example, like kettle, and then sugar, yes, then tea bag, or maybe some coffee powder. You understand? And so on and so on. Okay, and then again, if we simplify this into words, it should be, it tells us about the ingredients. Okay, moving on to the last structure, which is methods. Okay, basically this structure tells us about the step. Okay, the step, how to do something. Okay, example again, if we want to make a cup of coffee and tea, yes, of course the methods, the steps should be: firstly, I boil the water. Second, I pour the water into the mug, and so on and so on and so on. You guys understand?
Yes.
Any questions so far? Okay. So basically, it tells us about the steps. Okay, before we continue again, yes, let us all review the structure together. Okay, everybody please repeat after me. A. Material. Methods. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, moving on to the next section, we are going to be learning about the adverb of sequence. What is it? Adverb of sequence. Thank you very much. So, what is this adverb of sequence really about? Yes. So basically, adverb of sequence, yes, are commonly used inside of the structure of methods. For example, such as like first, second, third. Those first, second, third, last, then. Those conclude inside of the adverb of sequence. Do you guys understand? Do you guys understand? Okay. We learned about adverb of sequence. Adverb of sequence. Yes? The example of adverb of sequence, such as first, second, then, last, and so on and so on. Okay? Again, I repeat for you guys. The adverb of sequence are commonly used inside of the structure methods or step by step. Okay, do you guys understand? Yeah. Okay, any questions so far? No? No question? Okay. Let us continue to our section. Okay? If you guys look closely below your desk, okay, there are some worksheets. There are some paper that I has already given to you guys. Everybody, please take out your paper, please. Yes, thank you very much. Put it at the top of your table. And right now, I want you guys to answer those paper, okay? And while you guys doing that, while you guys answering the paper, I'm going to check your attendance, okay? So whenever I call them by their name, please raise your right hand and say present. Do you guys understand?
Yes.
Okay, please do your paper right now. Almer Ali Akbar. Where is he? Is he absent? Okay. Dafa Atif Fauzan. Say louder, please. Faiz Ahnaf Al Husni. Absent. Farizi Al Mirzam Akfinanda. Fatih Khairus Sobirin Ansori. Where is he? He is sick. Okay. Firdaus Zamzam Damokla. Hamad Fauzan Abdullah. Haris Samhani. Ihsan Kurnia. And Arshadandi Hamad Ashafi. And Sabda Al Hadis. Please say present louder, okay? Muhammad Amir Latif. Muhammad Atta Al-Fatar Putra Utama. Muhammad Fauzi Yazid Ramadan. Muhammad Najib Musyafa. Muhammad Rafan Setia Pratama. Muhammad Rizki Firmansyah. Muhammad Sakif Al-Fatih. Najib Hashim Ardian. Radi Rafif Rasyafallah. Raja Raudillah. Raihan Mujahid Taqifillah. Rifki Nuruddin Khalid. Wiwin Ramadan. Ziyadul Khairi Mubarak. He is sick. Okay. Are you guys finished yet? No, not yet. Okay. Finish yet? No, not yet. Yes. Okay. The definition, synonym. Have you finished? No? Okay, I'm going to count you guys until 10. Okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and last 2, 1, done. Are you guys finished yet? Okay, let us discuss this paper together. Okay? If we look at the instruction, we can see that it tells us to fill in the blank on this question below. Okay? Okay, so who will be the volunteer to answer question number 1? Any of you guys want to answer number 1? Thank you. What is the suitable structure for number 1? Thank you very much. Everybody, please give applause to him. Okay, so as he said earlier, the suitable structure for question number 1 is going to be aim. Why? Because it tells us about the title. Because the position is at the top, at the beginning of the text. Okay, understand? Moving on to the second question. What is the correct answer? Okay, thank you. Yes, everybody again, please give applause to him. It is going to be material. Yes, why? Because it obviously tells us what's the ingredient. Okay, let's continue to question number 3. What is the correct answer? Okay, thank you. Methods. Again, everybody, please give applause to him. It is going to be methods. Why? Because it clearly tells us about the steps of steps. And also, it uses the adverb of sequence. Okay? And then moving on. Any of you guys want to answer what is the definition of procedure text? Thank you very much. What is it? Thank you very much. Okay? And then move on to question number 5. What is the purpose of procedure text? Please raise your hand. Okay, what it is, mister? Thank you very much. And as for number 6, what is the closest? What is the synonym of the word gauss? Okay, what it is, mister? Thank you. And what is the closest meaning of the word sear? Mix. Thank you. And what is the definition of kettle? Anyone, please? Okay, you again. What it is? Kitchen utensils again. And last, what is the answer for the word tablespoon? Please raise your hand. Anyone? Okay, thank you. Yes, it is a measurement to add ingredient. Okay? Everybody, please give applause to us. Okay, right now, I want you guys to put your paper inside your table again. Okay? Everybody, please put your paper, put your worksheet inside the table. Okay. Right now, as you can see over here, there are some materials, some ingredients that are prepared. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate you guys how to make a cup of tea. Yes, and please, can you guys help me? Okay, so let's start our demonstration. Yes, the first thing that you need to do is prepare the material. Okay, so as for the first material, the first ingredient, tea bag. Please repeat after me. Tea bag.
Tea bag.
Tea bag.
Tea bag.
Okay. Moving on. Sugar.
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 Okay. What is this? No, it is a tablespoon. Okay. Spoon.
Spoon.
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
Mug.
Mug.
Mug. Okay, and last, what is this item?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Everybody, please give applause to ourselves. So moving on to the methods. Okay. So first thing first that you need to do is obviously you need to boil the hot water using the kettle. Okay. And then second, after you do that, you pour the water inside the mug. Okay, what are you going to do next? you pour the water inside the mug, okay? And then after you're done by that, yes, you open the tea bag, yes, and then you douse it inside the mug, okay, and add some sugar if it is necessary, okay? You add some couple of sugar, okay, based on your taste, okay? For example, like 3. 1, 2, 3, okay? And then after you've done all of that, can you please tell me, can you please guess what kind of activity it is? Yes, it is mix. What again? It is?
Mix.
Mix, okay? After you mix them together, yes? After you stir them together until the color turns into some kind of reddish color, okay? And then here you have it. A tea that are ready to serve. Okay? Everybody please give applause to ourselves. And right now, let us summarize everything. Okay? We are gonna summarize everything today's afternoon. Okay? So, first thing first, today's afternoon, we learn 4 new vocab. What are those? First is going to be second is third is going to be and the last is Thank you very much. And moving to the next session, which is the definition of personal text. Okay? So as for the definition of personal text, it is basically a piece of text that gives us instruction for doing something. Okay, and also it has the purpose to explain how something can be done. And let's not forget the structure of personal text are divided into 3 separate things. What are those? First, A. Second is going to be material, and last is going to be okay. Thank you very much. Okay, and last is adverb of sequence. Yes. So these adverbs of sequence are commonly used inside the structure of methods, such as first, second, third, and then last, and so on, and so on, and so on. Do you guys understand?
Yeah.
You guys understand?
Yeah.
Any questions so far? No? Okay. Before we close, I want to check your knowledge about procedural text. Okay? I'm going to give you guys some quiz. Okay? We're going to play some little game. Okay? So the rules is I'm going to erase some of my writing, and to whenever I choose one of you guys, please answer the question correctly. Understand? Okay? And I'm going to give you guys again 10 seconds to memorize, to read everything. Okay? And after the time stops, okay, I'm going to erase it. Understand? Okay. From now on, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to erase some of my writing, yes? Okay, so as for question number 1, you please stand up. Yes. What is the synonym of the word steer? Thank you very much. Everybody, please give applause to him. Moving on to question number 2. Okay. At the back seat of row, please stand up. You. Okay. What is kitchen utensil? Everybody, please give applause to him again. And as for the last question, yes, our goal, okay? Material and methods. Everybody, please give applause to us. Okay, and that is everything. Okay, that's everything that we learned today's afternoon. Okay, but before we close our learning session today, I'm going to give you guys some little advice. Okay, so hear me out. Everybody, please listen closely to everything what I said. Okay, so if you want to be masterful, if you want to be skillful at learning English, if you want to speak English fluently, the only thing that you need to do is basically to practice. Okay, practice, 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 because practice makes perfection. Okay, let us close our learning session today by saying Alhamdulillah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Okay, before we close our learning session, I'm gonna give you guys some homework. Okay, I want you guys to please make a question text, any kind of question text, and then after that, please, okay, please submit to my office. Do you understand? Do you understand? Any questions so far? Any questions so far? No? Okay. I am Muhammad Nazim Kusuma from MBS Jogja signing out. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, give applause for Alhamdulillah, kita sudah melihat amazing perform dari sahabat kita, dari Mas Adi pada siang hari ini. Tentu akan ada banyak masukan dan juga evaluasi dari para pembimbing. Ustaz harap juga semuanya kelas 6 berdiri dengan posisi yang baik. Jangan ada yang mendekat ke arah jendela. Kita sama-sama berdiri menghormati Mas Adi. Oke, langsung saja kita persilahkan untuk para supervisor untuk memberikan penilaian terlebih dahulu. Silakan Ustaz, Mr. Miss, silakan.
Tunggu Ustaz ya.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya, oke. Tajuddin Muhammad Tajuddin Kusuma. Okay, Tajuddin, I want to ask you first, how do you feel right now?
I feel exhausted.
Artinya, yeah. Okay. Honestly, I really like your performance just now. Okay, your performance is good. Your pronunciation is also good. And the way the way you speak English, I mean the stress in saying words in English is also good. So I really like your performance. And also in the beginning, when you start lesson, you look confident, and I really like the way how you deliver the material to your students. Okay, because it's not easy, right? It's not easy in front of your friends, your teacher. you perform something and also deliver materials and also to your student. It's not easy, I think. And now I want to give you some comments. Is it okay if I give you some comments?
That's totally fine.
Yeah. In the beginning, in the opening and also in previous parts, when you give, after giving greeting, you ask about their condition, for example, how many students, and then after that, you try to attract your students' attention to join the material or the lesson by asking about the date of today. I think that's good. And I want to give you something. Maybe it's much better if you give another questions to attract their attention to join your lesson. For example, maybe after you ask, how are you students? How are you doing, students? Are you healthy right now? And then you ask, did you sleep well? Did you sleep well last night? And then, what did you have for your breakfast or your lunch in the afternoon lunch? And something else like that, okay? Just to attract their attention to join your lesson. But I think it's okay if you ask about the day of today. And then next, after greeting, when you in explanation parts, when you give some vocabularies to your students, when you ask the meaning, you give vocabularies and then you ask the meaning to the student, right? I think it's better if you ask them to write the answer on whiteboard, okay? Yeah. So they can stand up and then come into the front and then write the answer on the whiteboard. This is also the way to avoid them getting bored or getting sleepy maybe in the class, right? So ask them to write the words on the whiteboard, okay? I think it's more exciting and maybe they will be excited, okay? They can stand, they can not only sitting on the chair and then they can standing and then writing the words on the whiteboard, okay? And then after that, this one, your stage management. I think I'm like your stage management. You're not only standing in front of the whiteboard. You also going around and then coming to the student, coming closer, and then ask something to your student. That's good. That's good. And then next, what is that? In practicing, okay, in practicing the method, I think it's better if you give the chance to your student to practice the method, okay? Try as maybe one student or two students, and then practice the method, and after that you give the explanation about the methods to them, okay? And then after practicing, in the closing part, I think that's good that you give motivation or maybe you give kind of motivation to your students to do and also in closing, I think that's good. You give them a motivation to your students. Yeah, I think it's enough of my comments. Overall, you did well. Your comment is good. And once again, congratulations for you. And keep going. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
that you become a point of event, but you are to be the one follow the competition of speech, I mean, and you are the winner. Yeah, congratulations of your performance today, like Ustazah Lina said before, what is your feeling today?
Yeah.
Just that. How about the other?
No, just
Just that. Okay, you were very good to performing the teaching class. You are very good teaching about that material in front of your friend, in front of the teacher in English, and in front of the class. It's very good. But there are some method of technical that you give in front of the class. Maybe you can give the other of compliment beside just giving applause of the. Maybe you can say, oh, that's very good. That's a nice answer. That's a nice opinion of you like that. Yeah. Before you, the second one, before you giving the vocabulary like mix, here, those, like the other, it is you give about them in the first day of teaching, first day of meeting. How if you can give that vocabulary after you done to explaining about the material, about the procedure text, and then you can make the new vocabulary. What is the meaning of mix? Like the practice, steer, or the other vocabulary like that. But yeah, it is your style. Maybe you want to it like the style of Ustaz Okta in class. But overall, if talking about your performance today is very good. Enough for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Mas Tajudin. I think it is our first meeting, is it right? Or we ever met before?
I don't know.
Okay, well, actually, I like the way you perform right now. You got a very attractive presentation, and then since you as a teacher is really motivating students to learn, nice look and your voice is quite clear. Thank you very much for that. Very well prepared.
Thank you.
And of course for the instructor. Okay, and then here I want to add something after Ustazah Nabila and also Ustazah Desti talk to you. Here, what is it? In my opinion, when you are explaining about the vocabularies, I think there is no need for you to give examples for each of the vocabularies given. I mean, when you say like, what is it, mix those, kettle and so on, just tell the students about that. It's okay if you want to give them the synonyms, but I think there is no need to you to give the sentences, the examples. Just focus on the material that you want to give to them, okay? And then, when you pronounce, I like the way you pronounce the vocabularies or anything you deliver to your students. But here, I want to ask you to say A. The synonym of A, what is that?
A.
No, I mean the other word of A is
Gold.
gold. And A, gold, and what is that? B. Started with B. What is that? Started with B. Definition, and after that?
A piece.
Okay, step in present text. You write there. There is a definition, and after that, the second one is before structure. What is that?
Purpose.
Okay, purpose. Do you mean purpose or purpose or purpose? Which one? Okay, it's nothing. It's only for your information. Yeah. If you mean that aim or goal, it should be purpose. Purpose. Because if you want to say purpose, it's like purpose. You know purpose? Yeah, for proposing a girl.
Yes.
Yeah, purpose. But if you want to say about the aim, it should be purpose. Okay, yeah. And then, what is that? Suitable. It's not written there. Suitable. You say suitable. Maybe it's better for you to say suitable. And also answer. But it's okay, maybe because of your getting nervous or something. Inshallah, for the next time it will be better. Yeah. And then when you are thinking about the materials, when you are asking your students to answer, for example, what's the definition about procedure text, just let them to think about it when you are asking. What is the definition of procedure text? Okay, here I show you that you are directly answer by yourself. Yeah, it's better for you to let them to think for a while, maybe 10 seconds or 1 minute maybe to think about the definition, to think about the answer, and then, or maybe you can choose one of them to answer by yourself without the interruption of the teacher. Yeah, because we can see the students' understanding about the material. Okay, and then the last one. Be careful about quantifier. Quantifier is like sum. Yeah, did you talk about sum? Some. For example, you say about some couples of sugar. Do you know the meaning of couple? Couple. Yeah, it's okay. When you are demonstrating, in making a mug of tea, right? Yeah, you say some couples of sugar, but in the real, you add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Is it couples? 3? Couples means
No.
2, 4.
Yes.
Okay, just be careful.
Okay.
It's okay, yeah. And then also, when you say some quiz, some means more than 1, right? Quiz, in the plural one will be quizzes, right? Okay, some quizzes, yeah. But overall, you are very good, very nice performance, and I like it. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for my short comments. Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, thank you, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, Tajri.
Good afternoon.
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. It was a nice performance. Your performance is very good. I like it.
question, you will be better if you check your student attendance first. So don't make a roll call. Roll call is when you call your student one by one when they are doing the exercise, because maybe they can break their focus in doing their doing their exercise, right? Okay, that is the first. And then next, I think when you focus to teach reading, you need it will be better that you will deliver the material first. So your student will have the text first, and then you discuss it after that. You can discuss the vocab after the text, maybe like that. Okay, and the last, I think you need to encourage more your students to move. There was a very little move of your student. For example, when you want to discipline, or you can ask you half of them, and you can also when you in your class, when you want to deliver the paper, deliver the worksheet into your students, it will be better when you ask one of them to help you to distribute the paper into their friends. That will make them to be more active, to be more interactive to you. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabel.
Yes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, Master Judin, the first I would like to say thank you very much for your performance, and then you have really get some advice from our supervisor. And actually, personally for me, I think I really appreciate every single thing that you have done, and I would like to give a class for you, and everybody can help me give a class for the Judin. Why? Because you are not a real teacher right now, but I think I can give my point of view that actually you are best teacher today. Yes, thank you. This is the first experience for you, but I think your confidence is so nice. Yeah. Even maybe if I were you, maybe I couldn't do like what you did. Yeah, because you are not only paid attention from your students, but you are getting attention from all of amazing people inside of these places. Okay, and then pronunciation is nice. Self-correction, please take it, and then I hope that it will be something beneficial for you. And then I think all you have already shown, I think, is compatible with what you trained before. Again, I would like to say congratulations. You did a good job. Okay, and then keep learning, because best people will not satisfied what they achieve right now. Okay, good job and keep learning. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mas
Did you are very nice performance. Your action is eye-catching around us. Only thing that I would like to add for your performance is about your writing in the whiteboard. Is it maybe you have give another box or another shape or like another line to make them bold? I think people shouldn't beg on the side. Will not be given enough if your writing is just like usual. Maybe some definition, purpose, structure, and so on and so on. You make it a little bit bold. Another thing is, back to our reality, because right now we have student-centered learning. You have to encourage, like Mr. Zafitnia said, you have to maybe give another activities, another text or prompts on others. And my advice is you can give like some product, little bit of product. I have product. You can find the instruction back of the products, and the student can look at the reality, like some product in noodles or drinks like that. Student can know the reality in the real time, rather than they imagine what is the how to do the instruction like that. That's all for me. Thank you. You have a great job, I think. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, you also our supervisor. Good comment and good influencer. Now we will listen from Asik. We will listen to comment from Asik.
Mr. Tajudin Kusuma, you are so confident, and your teaching method is so very good, kick-ass, excellent, and great. Give him applause. And because of the time you can give us 6th grade, the method how to teach and speak English properly. And I can give a comment on your grammar, or how you pronounce or speak or write the vocabularies, because my English is not that good. So, first of all, what I want to say is about the student first. Because what I find from the first time teacher opening the study season, the students lack of enthusiasm. When the teacher is teaching with very, very big positive energy. I don't know why that happening, but that condition really made me so annoyed. Because that sign student make the teacher that they are to respect their teacher. And the other, I think it's not a big deal, like a bad letter on the whiteboard. I think the teacher must fix his letter when he writes. Second, what I saw is when the teacher gives an order to the students to tidy up their desk. I think it's left when the order on the middle of lesson. Because the good time to tidy up your desk is on the beginning of lesson. Maybe that's it. What can I say to you, Mr. Tajudin? So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
study. And secondly, as Ustad Yazid said earlier before, the most important thing in starting something, especially before starting to study, is to pray. Not just by saying basmalah, but with a special prayer to start the lesson as we have been told. So, it is better to start the lesson by praying or beginning. Maybe that's all I can say. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So, another comment in class. So, Bibi and Farhan. Bibi and Farhan. Kalian, okay, Jumar. Anda, Reza, Anis. So we your brother
from what I have seen, what I can say is congratulations. You already did outstanding performance. I like it so much.
Thank you very much.
And the only thing that I spotted, the only flaw that I spotted in your performance is the students are less spirited, as what Mr. Agar said before. They lack of participation in the lesson. As an example, when you ask them answers, they are answering in a low voice. As if when you say salam, they also answer salam in low voice. It sounds like a problem for me, and when you order to put their notebooks in their desk, I saw a student in the back row did not put their notebook to their desk immediately. And I think it's okay. I don't think I can be as confident as you. So thank you very much. That's all from me.
Thank you, Mr. Clemens. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. To Mr. Tajul, my brother from Step Science Nice. Your performance kind amazing and high power, but less of students' enthusiasm and attention. It will be better when the teacher can attract the students' attention. Okay. And the second, I told you this is not personal. Okay. This is not personal. The teacher's letter. Your letters, Mr. Tajul, are never to see from behind our class. And not lined well. Not lined well. It goes up and down. It goes up and down sometimes, okay? But it's okay. And the S alphabet from steering word looks like number 9. Looks like 9 from behind of the class. Fix it, okay? Okay. And then, while you write the new vocabulary on the top of the whiteboard, the teacher should prioritize to informing the students about the new vocabularies. Then you go to write it down on the top of the whiteboard. Okay. This is all of me. This is by Saturday, don't forget. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gregory.
Bismillah. I'm here now for this science group, but I want to appreciate you. You're close to him. His overall performance is great. I mean, if there's a word about great, I'll give it to you. Good.
Thank you.
Really nice. But because I bring a paper of correction, so I was to find about your mistake, and it's so hard, actually, honestly. But finally, I find that when you order them to put their right book in the table, what you to know for your information, there are some students that don't put their right book in on the left side. This guy and this guy on the third line. Two students. So maybe you, in the other occasion, you should to pay attention to the student a lot. And then, in my opinion, you should give them a chance to write down the material in the notebook. And then, in the meaning of word, those you write the P. I think this word is still too hard for them to understand it. But then you go with the T, those the T, and it's good. Maybe it's helpful. Okay,
thank you very much, Mr. Hanzaki. I just want to say that your explanation is so good, and so far so good from your explanation. But I just want to tell you that please don't reposition your comments when you're happy. Because you feel like, I know you're nervous and everything's healthy, but please don't reposition your camera too much. And I want to tell you that when you're writing the structure, it can be understandable to us to read it, bro. And when you write the teaspoon definition, it's too small, and we can to write it like that. Yes, right. That's all for me. I understand. Thank you, Mr. Harris.
Sometimes I can buy for you some group ride.
Thank you.
Let's go to the topic. The first thing is based on Mr. Tajudin in database. The first thing is reading, but when you enter in the class, you say everybody please be quiet and sit properly. This is something a big mistake, but yeah, you know, like that. Second thing is Mr. Tajudin doesn't supervise the class properly, so the student at the background is talking with his friend and not paying attention to Mr. Tajudin like that. Thank you. That's all for me.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
Essentially, I like to keep my voice straight.
Here please. The mic closer please.
Okay, exactly. Before I want to give you some set all this time I've been trying to mock you because I can't seem to do that. Every time I try to mock you, it feels like weird. Why am I mocking like a person who is like really cool face? Not really cool, like so cool. And it's like a person really roasting us. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, a few things to point out. But first, I really appreciate I think your performance is really amazing. So things like you could your method of teaching seems to be really relaxed, right? Seems to be like light, and yet somehow still be able to make it really formal, right? And that level, it establishes your so-called attitude of yours, like you can still make it really relaxed. Okay, thank you. And then you also can make yourself feel energy, you can make yourself feel really exhausted. And I like also your match like that, but I bring the back of the team. And so now to point out a few negative mistakes that I see. There are also small mistakes that I won't really mention, just like the writing stuff. Kind of unclear writing here, and also when you're in class, you did start first, I won't mention those, but the main thing I want to point out is that your teaching feels, even though it's relaxed, it feels robotic. It feels like even though you are talking to him with such a relaxed way, it still feels really odd. It feels really robotic. It feels really, how can I say? It still feels like you actually plan all the how many of these questions. So, yeah, that's the other point. You have to keep students more active and to keep up their energy as it shows, right? And I think that's it. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sadi.
Tarjim mana tarjim? Oke, saya paham dari apa komentarnya. Yang paling penting intinya mengisi form, bukan saya itu. Dan jangan ada yang bersinggung. Mau disinggung lagi sudah satu orang korbannya. Oke ya, dan juga kita berikan apresiasi untuk kelas 6 tahun ini sampai kayak antri Sumbato tadi untuk yang memberikan langkahnya luar biasa. Kalau bisa dipertahankan dan kita minta antusias seperti ini kalian tampakkan dan kalian tampilkan ketika nanti amalia reguler di masing-masing kelas. Semuanya siap ya? Oke. Setelah ini insya Allah acara kita pengarahan dari ketua panitia sekaligus menutup